Oh, we got another solve analysis today. We got Zach White on 7x7 official solves. He got him over the shoulder, so if you ever want some official solves, just get him over the shoulder and I can do those as well. Let's see, he said worst part or best part he said is Ed is worst part 3x3 stage Lamau. You've been QB since 09, 14 hours or more, so solid amount but not insane. And that's it. Let's see what Zach's my buddy, he's trying to be extra mean to him. You know, just the usual. Let's see what we got here. White bar is almost done. A little zoomed out, so it might be hard to see exactly, but what do you do? Oh, he's doing blue? Wait, what the That was 2 bars? That was like 5 seconds! Wait a second. I screwed up Cyrus in the first solve, he says. Yeah. You think? What is this? Okay, blue is not the best. White has a 4x1 already made. Like right here. Do that. Like, it's probably like 1 move for that. It's like a maximum of 2 moves to finish that bar. Plus, there's another good white bar coming up. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5, oh, 6, 7. Like 7 seconds. Okay, yeah. There's an obvious mistake there, but still okay. It's a little harder to see on this one, so I'll be pointing out more general things. But okay, good. Pulls out. Wait, no, not good. Zach. Right here. This is actually really important. So you see right here, you see this bar, and there's this bar, the far outer bar, and there's nothing to the right of it. And on the U face, there's pieces on the right. Pull, like see how there's pieces all right here? You wanted to do an L3 instead of an L2 to pull all these pieces out. That's actually super important. Notice how there's no pieces right here? That means doing this L3 is 0 downside and all the upside. You gotta do that L3 for sure. That's actually really big because that'll give you another 2 I want to start working with. And now you see you still have pieces stuck on the top right now. RIP. RIP. This solve. Orange. It's a lot of pausing right now. Just. Oops. Mistake there. To be fair, the turning on like top speed moments is about as fast as my turning on big cubes. So that's just probably a tip that you're turning too fast because these centers aren't about to be under a minute. So just right there. Let's see, white looks pretty fine. Right here, don't do that F2. This is like too easy. Like, there's no need to do this F2. You just hit the last bar on the left. And this bar is open. Doing that F2 is like not necessary at all. Don't do that F2. Just insert on left. Like I like putting the bars solved on the left if there's like pieces on the right. There's pieces still in the center you're working on that you need to work with because then you don't do righty turns. But that you're only saving 1 lefty insert, and that lefty insert's not that slow. So I just do that. All right. Looked like center was already done. Alright, I like that. Zach did MU2 M prime to solve the middle piece, so I like that. Alright. I like this. This is pretty solid. The choice selection is solid, the look ahead is not. But these are definitely, he's doing the same thing I'm seeing, it's just finding the pieces seems to be a little slow. But I do like the, that right there is definitely, that's 100% back insert right there. That red and white insert, that's gotta be back. Even like I'll do that back insert right there. Right there, that insert on left. See this piece right here? He's gonna insert on left right here, back insert. This is back insert, R U wide for sure. Like that's awkward, back insert super fast. And he didn't mess it up, but there's 0% chance he messed up a back insert, and there's a non-zero chance he messed up a lefty insert. Alright, he's doing good use of the UI 3 prime stuff. That stuff is good. Like it. In general, edge selection, yeah, pretty solid edge selection. I'm liking the edge selection. Good. MU2 M prime solid. Slice up, slice that. If that finished the edge, it's fine. Do parity early. I'm not the biggest fan of doing parity before you get to last two edges. Like, you're solving your middles first, and like, I don't think it's as big of a deal because 7x7 is not as labbed in terms of the last 4 edges, but I don't really like doing inner 5x5 edges and then outer 7x7 edges that much, but, you know. Jesus Christ. Like, I'm bad at 3x3. This is, like... Wow, really necessary ZB there for 259.96.
That was bad. That was really bad.
The ZB, though! The ZB saves the sub 3. Yeah, that one was pretty bad, I'm gonna say. The look ahead for that one, and this is Zach's second one, and honestly, like, Zach's gonna be here for like 6 days, so I honestly don't really feel as motivated to give him a S tier advice because I'm gonna watch him solve for the next like 3 days and I'm gonna tell him all sorts of random stuff. But anyways, let's solve edge selection. I really like the edge selection. The edge picks were all, I think they were, I couldn't see everything, but they all looked like the right choice for the edges. Finding the pieces on the other hand, not that hot. Also that back insert for sure. Do like the UI prime things. Centers were just hot garbage. Also, this camera angle is like weird. Why are you like so deep in the corner? Yeah, I definitely recommend learning full ZB just so just for your 7x7. It definitely sounds worth it. Okay, I'm gonna like move the actual video for this because like it's so. Okay, here we go. Now that's better. It's still like in the corner. It's like literally in the corner of my screen. Like, all right, this is better. A little pause. He looks like a grizzly bear because he's got such big pauses. Pause, damn it. Okay. Yeah, don't bother getting a timer in frame for a over the shoulder thing, like, unless it's like in front view. This is Dylan Miller. That's because he's a young kid. He has no idea what he's doing. Dylan's a funny kid. He's just a classic, like, fast, like, kid that, like, got way fast before he even realized what was going on in cubing. Alright, this isn't bad. I like the outer, like, not freeform on, like, picking which bars to do, picking the best ones. This is much better than the first solve, for sure. Oh, wait, is he going for it? Is he going? Oh, he didn't go for it. He didn't go for it. There's a really, I saw that case, like, alright, so this is a fun, this is like a really tricky thing you can do. One sec. This is a really tricky thing you can do in this specific case. So right here, okay. So look at this right here. He's got this 2x2 block, and he's got this 2x1 block. So if you do 3 moves, you will now have a 3x2 block on the middle, and it's really, really hard to fill it out, but because you're already given this, it's sort of it's like probably worth it for someone like it. Okay, it's a huge gamble for Zach. I will definitely do it because I'm comfortable enough. I know it's worth it for me, but like you could do at this point, you do R wide prime, U R wide, and like you get a 3x2, and like can you find the pieces fast enough to make it worth it? It's like it's pretty risky. That's like something I would do, and like I claim to have the best. I do. I'm not. I have the best centers in the world, you know. That's like stuff that I do all the time. But I recommend like that is a really easy case. So, but I really don't think in this case. I think it's smart that Zach didn't go for it because this is an official solve. I'd highly recommend in practice solves always go for this though. But that's a pretty risky move. Like even in the official solve, I would not immediately go for that because I don't. Like, I know I can do it, but, like, I might freak out. But it is pretty risky. But it's a cool thing you can go for. He got 2 bars pretty quickly anyways, so kind of the cases lined up pretty well. So, not a big deal. It's not, like, that big of a deal, because usually the cases you get aren't, like, it's not, like, it's only going to be, like, 1 or 2 seconds max. And the downside could be, like, 1 or 2 seconds slower if you really screwed up. There's no way that needed to be that many moves. One sec. Zach, what the fuck? No, 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 no. What the? What was that? This is like a very basic thing. Okay, we're gonna switch back. So Zach's on last two centers. And he's got he's got essentially this. Ignore all this garbage. But he's got this right here. So you see, you need this piece to line up right here, and you need this piece right here to go right here. And so what Zach does is he does this, and then he matches them up like that, and then he does an insert. That is not, that's not okay. It's not, no, we ain't doing that no more. What you want to do is, so you have this piece already up here, right? And now you don't have any freedom with this because you need, but like, to get this piece into place, you only need this outer bar. So you're like right here. Boom! Look at that! It's the same thing. Like last two centers, you can cancel a lot of these like extra like you don't. Last two centers is important, and centers in general, you don't just do like one of these things and then bring it back down. You can keep like these like you can keep it in the RY position. Yeah. So Zach's realizing he's being an idiot in chat right now. Alright, but yeah, so figure that one out. These are some oh god, 127 centers? Dude, you're killing me. Okay, 124 centers, but like that's like what time is this solved? Edis must be A1 because like if this is any good at all, like this to be a good time, Edis must be flying. Alright, Zach could be a little better at his UI, UI3 primes. I do like that he's using them and he'll get better with time, but it's definitely a good idea. I think if like you're planning on keeping for a long time, it's definitely good to be making that switch. I like that he's doing it like that. Definitely still got a little bit in terms of the fluidity, but obviously he's already practicing it, so these are pretty solid edges. Quite honestly, he's seen some stuff. Nice. Okay, so the only thing I would recommend, actually, I don't know, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Did I actually mute? Oh, there we go. Woo! Woo! We got 55 edges coming in. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. 55 edges. Yeah, that's no joke. That's way better than the 127 centers. Like man. Rough OLL. Yeah, 127 centers into a 236 is like. Cause that's what you're finishing in. You're finishing in one. Oh no, sorry, 124. So you're finishing in 112. Like that's only a little bit slower than sometimes I'll finish in. 127 centers is like you killed it. Like it's like oof, yof. Gotta get better on those centers. It's a missed opportunity to be like a 220. All right, so right here we got a 2x2 on green. Probably not the best option though because like there's usually better stuff. What is he gonna do? Blue, blue. White. Hey, see, that's a long first center. Look, took 3 seconds to get first, like... I think he's at 2 bars at 5. That's pretty slow. Probably was a better option. Ooh, oh, right here, you don't want to be looking. See this look right there. Boom. He looked at the yellow center. You should never have to look at the yellow center. You should already know what's on the yellow center. I like that D-wide. Good use of D-wide to not have to like do a rotation or something. Okay, never mind, never mind. Thought I saw something weird, but did not. Just in general, the TBS still is a little quick. It's been true on all solves. Like you do want high TBS and centers, but like it's more important to like and they're easy. Like there's too many pauses. See, like there's pausing. Like you won't see me pause on centers. And I have similar TPS, which is why Zach is at 103 and still has 3 centers left. But I like the MU2, M2. Good stuff. Good finish. 120 centers there. So he's already 4 seconds ahead of the past one. So, ooh, yikes. That is unfortunate. You couldn't find the edge in time. I don't really know what to say about that. Just find the edge in time. I like that. He did the he rotated to the slice, but he was on his way to doing a Z2, so that's like kind of fine. You're canceling that with the Z2. I like this stuff. All good. You got another edge there. Yeah, it took a little long to get, like, that was the right decision for that start, but it took a little long to get that moving. It was a little unfortunate. .227, so this one's looking solid as well. Oh, dude, that F2L start was so bad. Oh my god, what the hell? Dude, 16 second 3x3 stage. That's worse than Kevin Hayes, and that kid's washed up vet. He sucks 3x3. Alright, but yeah, overall pretty solid. Solid stuff from Zach White. I think TPS and Siren is too quick. You gotta really master the ability to like make those decisions faster before you can like really ramp up the TPS, because it's kind of just ahead of yourself. Edges, like the U wides. Good use. Obviously, it can be a lot smoother, but it's good. You're working on that stuff. Edge selection was solid. Definitely the best part of the solids was edge selection. Really solid edge selection. Good stuff there. Look ahead could be a little better on centers and edges. Centers, like though, like there's some weird stuff going on. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, you gotta kind of iron that stuff out. And then 3x3 is just like really gross. Like, dude, stop sucking at 3x3. Like, do a couple solids, like, you know, here now and then. Like, I always lead off a stream with some 3x3 warm up. That's why I'm staying fresh. I've dropped like 2/10 in the last like 6 months in 3x3, and I'm like better. You know, full ZB. Come on, Zach. Come on, you're better than that. Yeah, overall pretty solid. Zach will be here in 2 days, Wednesday night. Maybe we'll do a live solve analysis. I can watch him over the shoulder in person and yell at him for doing stupid crap. But yeah, so that's it for that solve analysis. A little bit shorter, but you know, he'll get some real stuff in person in a little bit.